Here are 7 things that I will never stop doing, and you shouldn't either. The first one is don't let opportunity or something that can add value to your life go by you, no matter what. And this can be anything from buying real estate at a discount. Maybe a friend comes up to you, they want to start a business. They might have the money, you might have the brains, and together you start a business. It could be maybe you want to finish up your 4-year degree that you stopped doing a long time ago, or maybe you just want to get a 4-year degree or another one. Maybe you want to move on and get a master's or a PhD. Maybe you want to get certified in something, maybe PMP or Six Sigma, something that can add value to your life or maybe add value to your career. Never let something that can add value to your life go by. Number 2 is going to be working out. Never stop taking care of your body. If you don't take care of your body, who the hell is going to do it? You've got to take care of yourself. Me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything, but I work out all the time. I do a mixture. I have swimming, I have running, I have weightlifting, I have bodybuilding, I do CrossFit. Just take care of yourself. And as far as the diet goes, just try to eat right about 80 to 90% of the time. You're not going to be perfect, because I sure in the hell am not. 4 to 5 times a week should be good enough. As we get older, we lose our lean mass. They say that we lose 1% of muscle mass every year after the age of 30, especially the males. Muscle keeps your bone mineral density high, and without that, you break bones. You've heard of people just falling down and breaking a hip when they're about 55 or 60, and you're like, well, how do you break a hip? Well, that's why. They're very fragile. They don't work out, and their bone mineral density drops, and their lean mass, I'll guarantee, is non-existent. So continue to exercise, take care of yourself. Number 3, never stop working or staying busy, as I will say. And in some cases, maybe it is working. Maybe you want to keep your job. I'm an instructor and I enjoy working with my students. I enjoy helping people learn. When you go to work, you have a social life. Not only do you have the money and everything, but there's a lot more to it than just work. So that's how I look at it. I will look at work as a means to an end. I mean, I'm not sitting there trying to kill myself, but it does pay me very well, but I also enjoy it. Now, as far as work goes, you can also get into work as maybe you go out in the shed or your barn or your shop or something and you put stuff together. You tinker with, building furniture. Maybe you want to grow crops or gardens and things like that. I mean, whatever it is, just stay busy is all I'm trying to say. And that could be work, or maybe it could be, managing your investment property. It could be working in the garden. Just as long as you stay busy, because it keeps the cobwebs out of your head. It keeps you thinking. It keeps you living. And, you're either growing or dying. And by staying busy, it keeps you growing. Number 4 is going to be never stop saying no. I don't have a problem with telling somebody no at all. I mean, if somebody were to ask me, hey, you want to come out and, grab some coffee, I'd be like, sure thing. But if somebody were to ask me, hey, you want to hang out for the weekend? I don't know about that one. You got to think about that one now, because now you're talking a lot of time. And, if you lose a little bit of money, you can make that up. But, time you cannot make up. So I value my time. And I'm not trying to be stingy, but I'm also looking out for me and what makes me happy. So don't feel bad if you have to tell somebody no. No is a complete sentence, and it means what it means. And I wouldn't even mess around and sugarcoat it. If you don't want to do something, just tell them. I mean, you can say it in a nice way, but just be frank with them. They'll get it. They'll understand. They might get a little mad. They'll get over it. The next one is never stop reading, learning, and educating yourself, if you will. Basically adding value to yourself. I don't know what you like. I don't know what you do. But I do know you want to probably do better in life. And the only way to get better is by understanding things. So reading, understanding. As far as me, I do taxation books. I read book on law. I read book on investing. I don't really get into fictional books. I'm more of a, facts on demand. I actually like to read books on taxes, but then again, I invest in real estate, so I need to know what I can deduct. Are there any loopholes in the tax code that I can take? So I'm always looking for things like that. And as far as law goes, it's the same thing. I mean, so I have a franchise too, so coffee shops, and you need to know something about law in case somebody tries to sue you, the different types of investments, or maybe, as far as law goes, I want to take my investment property, or I want to take the franchise and buy some property over here, but I want my franchise to lease it from myself in another LLC. The only way I'm going to understand that is by reading and understanding what I can do as a business owner. So never stop reading and educating yourself. I've never met somebody successful that didn't read. Another one is getting up early. I've always gotten up early. I did it when I was a kid. I did it when I was in the military. It's just how I am. I get up early because it gives me time to take care of what I have to do in the morning. I do fasting salts. I do my meditation, but it gives me time to just get ready. I don't have to rush. And when you have to rush, it creates more stress. And also you end up probably forgetting half the stuff you want to take with you, and or you might wind up late wherever you're going. I'm up early. I get to take care of what I have to. I don't have to stress. I don't forget anything. I'm not in a rush. It's just a good way to live for me. So me personally, I don't care how old I get, I'll always be up early. The last thing is, do not stop pampering yourself. I get a massage every week. I might get a Moroccan bath. I do my nails, my pedicure, my manicure. I do facials. I do foot scrubs. I go into the sauna. I do the steam room. I do cold water immersion. When I first met my wife, I had never gotten my nails done, like in a nail shop. And I remember walking in and I'm seeing all the women and I'm like, this is kind of odd, I guess. But after I had it done the first time, I was like, man, why wasn't I doing this before? This feels great. I walked out of there, I felt like $1,000,000. So don't think that, just because you're a dude, you can't get your nails done. As a matter of fact, guys that work out as much as I do, or if you work out in the field and you have a trade or something, you're pretty hard on your hands and feet. So you do need to take care of your hands and feet. And all it is self-love, and there's nothing wrong with loving yourself. So I hope you got some value out of this. Hit subscribe if you haven't, like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.